ladies, welcome to my channel. My name is Heather Anderson of So Heather. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I started my YouTube channel recently for the same reason I started my blog over 6 years ago. And that is to help women like you look and feel amazing, because I believe if we look good and we feel good, we're going to exude confidence. And confidence allows us to be the best version of ourselves. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing 10 fashion mistakes that women tend to make. Some women tend to make. I'm sure we've all made them. It's, some point throughout our lives. Not the end of the world. Don't worry. I'm also going to share some tips to help you overcome these mistakes. So also, if you like this video, if you like my channel, I would hope that you would hit the subscribe button down below. And also, if you would be so kind to tell your friends about my channel, because I'm really working hard to grow my YouTube channel. Anyways, I would really appreciate that. So let's dive into today's topic. Again, 10 fashion mistakes that women tend to make. And fashion mistake number 1 is wearing clothes that are not the correct size for you. There's 2 sides to this coin. The first side is wearing clothes that are too small. So meaning if they're too tight. So, the first example that comes to my mind is jeans. Like some girls wear denim that's like way too tight. And I'm not talking about, of course, you need to buy them a little tighter in the store when you first put them on, because they are going to stretch a little bit. And that's okay to do. And I recommend doing that. But I'm meaning like buying your denim like 2 sizes too small. A way you can tell if your clothes are too tight, specifically your jeans, if your skin is like hanging over the waistband, ladies, that's not okay. If your jeans feel like they're cutting you in half, or that dress feels like you literally can't breathe in it, then it's probably too tight. If you put on a blazer and you do this and it feels like the back seam is gonna come apart, it's like gonna bust open, it's probably not the right size for you. And that's okay. If the shoulders don't hit you right where, your shoulders naturally are, if they're way up, up here, or if they're way too low, whatever it is, if it doesn't fit you correctly, then it's probably too big or too tight. If you're not sure if something's too tight, take a picture in the mirror, send it to a trusted, friend or your husband or your boyfriend. Better yet, take it to your tailor, because a tailor is trained to know exactly how clothes are supposed to fit. So that's another tip. So let's go to the other side of the coin, which is wearing clothes that are too big. So ladies, I understand that maybe, if you're a heavier woman, if you're a bigger woman, that's okay. We're all beautiful the way we are. Like, I 100% believe that. And I also believe that I can make a woman who wears a size 12 look like she maybe is a size 8 or a size 6 by the clothes I have her put on her body. So I was a wardrobe stylist before I became an influencer, and I worked with many women of all sizes. And the main thing I said was, when I would clean out their closets, I would be like, well, try this on. If it doesn't fit you correctly, if it's too small, we're going to get rid of it. If it's too big, we're either going to toss it or take it to the tailor. So wear clothes that fit you the right way. Clothes are supposed to be worn fitted, not tight and not too big. And the way you can tell if something's too big, do you feel like you're swimming in it? Is there a lot of extra material around, your waistline or your hips or wherever it is? Is the clothing just sort of hanging on your body? If it's not flattering, if it's not hugging your curves in the right places, then it's probably too big. Again, if you don't know if it's too big or not, take a picture, send it to your tailor, go up to your tailor and wear the piece to ask their advice. Send the picture to your husband, to your friend, but don't wear clothes that are too big for you, because that's only going to make you look bigger than you really are. And you never want to do that. Going back to clothes that are too tight, if you have a thing with sizes, because I know some of my clients did, and I know some of my friends do, like, oh my gosh, I've always been a size 4 my entire life. I don't care. I'm not going to buy a size 6. Like, I just won't do it. Don't go to the store thinking I'm only going to try on size 4s. Like, try on what really fits you. And if you need to grab a 6, and if the size 6 blazer feels better and it looks better, then just cut the tag out of the size 6 blazer. And trust me, you'll forget in a few months what size it is. It doesn't matter. What matters is how it looks on your body. So just keep that in mind. All right, fashion mistake number 2 is not paying attention to the details. So I'm talking about your manicures, your pedicures, you know, the condition that your shoes are in. So right now I have a fresh manicure because I knew I was going to be doing this video. So this is my job. This is what I do. So I have to look polished. I have to look put together because you ladies won't listen to me unless I do, because I'm literally talking about those very things. So if you're going to a party, if you're going on a date night, if you're going to a job interview, like, oh my gosh, make sure that you have a good manicure and a good pedicure. If you have chipped toenails, chipped toenail polish, just don't wear open toe shoes. Like if you don't have time to go get a quick pedicure, if you don't have time to at least touch up the polish on your toenails, then just don't wear open toe shoes. Like grab those beautiful suede pumps you've been wanting to wear, or grab a pair of closed toe shoes or booties, but don't wear open toe shoes if you have chips on your toenails. It's like literally my worst pet peeve. Also, your fingernails, your manicure. It's okay if you don't have time to get manicures every week or two, or maybe you don't have the money, like that's okay. Just buy your own nail polish and paint your nails at home. I know when I was a little girl, my mom used to do that. Like every Sunday she would paint her nails and it was like a big deal. And she would paint my nails. It was so fun. But, you know, and it's okay. If you don't want to paint your nails, that's okay too. No nail polish and short, you know, manicured nails is absolutely fine. If you don't want to paint your nails, that is okay. But if you're going to take the time to paint your nails and to paint your toenails, make sure that the polish is not chipped. So on to the shoes. If your shoes look old, if they look weathered, if they looked worn, don't wear them. Like seriously, if the heels are starting to come, like, you know, be so worn in that you can literally see an indentation, if the toes are so scuffed that the leather is like coming off and it's like all crinkly and nasty, like just take them up to DENO'S if you live in Dallas. They're the best shoe repair place in the Metroplex, hands down. If you don't live in Dallas, you can find a shoe repair person, I'm sure, in your area, but it's worth it because our shoes need to look polished. They need to look new. And if they don't, then just don't wear them, get them repaired and wear some others while those are getting repaired. So that is my attention to detail tip. All right, number 3, fashion mistake number 3. People don't consider the event. They don't consider where they're going. Okay, so a perfect example of this. I was interviewing some assistants. I desperately need an assistant actually, so if you know of any, please let me know. You can tell me in the description box below. But basically, someone showed up to my house interviewing for the assistant position, and she had a baseball cap on. She had on, I don't even remember what else she was wearing because I was so taken back that she would wear a baseball cap to an interview. Now, and it better even more so, it was a fashion interview. Like she knows what I do, at least I hope she does. And so she knew she was showing up for a fashion interview and she wore a baseball cap. Not okay. Like I said, I don't even remember what the rest of her outfit was because she had on a baseball cap. So, you know, wherever you're going, are you going to a job interview? Are you going on a first date? Are you going to your son's soccer game? Are you going on a girls' night out? Wherever you're going, take that into consideration. If you're going to your son's soccer game, don't show up in 5-inch stiletto heels and a low-cut, tight tube top or tank top. Like, no, that's not how you dress for your son's soccer game. Like, you need to just be like casual, a little bit more conservative. If you're going out on a first date, you know, maybe you want to wear something a little more sexy, but not like too sexy. So, you know, if you get invited to an event and it's black tie, then you definitely want to wear a long dress, a cocktail dress, you know, something obviously a lot more dressy. You know, if you're just going to an event and it just says like chic attire and you're not really sure what that is, well, email the person that sent you the invitation and ask. I've done that many times because a lot of times the dress code isn't very certain and you don't really know. So it's okay to ask. Just ask. It's okay. But definitely remember where you're going when you're getting dressed. And again, back to the job interview thing. If you're going to a job interview, don't wear a hat. I don't care if you're interviewing to be a waitress. I don't care if you're interviewing to be, you know, work in the movie theater, whatever it is, work at Chili's, like don't wear a hat. You need to wear darker colors. You need to wear things that look polished, like a jacket and a simple top. Keep things simple. Don't wear prints. Wear solid colors. Don't wear ripped denim to a job interview. Just, these key things that you really need to remember when you're getting dressed. So always keep the event in mind. All right, fashion mistake number 4 is wearing wrinkled clothes. Okay, this is like literally my pet peeve. I hate it when my clothes get wrinkled. In fact, if I buy an item of clothing, I make sure it's wrinkle-free for the most part, because I literally can't stand. That's why I don't really wear linen ever, because I hate after I have something on for a few hours and it has wrinkles. It just is like my worst pet peeve. So just know that if you buy anything off of my blog, it should be wrinkle-free. But that really what I'm referring to is if you put, maybe you have on, you have a t-shirt and it's kind of like scrunched up in all your other t-shirts, and you get it out and you put it on and it's wrinkled. Just don't wear it. Just get another t-shirt or get another, button up. Like, just, it looks sloppy. It looks like you don't care. It looks like you don't have respect for yourself or respect for the people around you if you show up in a wrinkled shirt. And of course, I'm not talking about if you run into the grocery store or if you're laying around on Sunday watching Netflix. I'm talking about the times you're getting dressed on purpose to look nice, to look chic, to look sophisticated. Don't wear clothes that are wrinkled. A really easy tip to overcome this is get a steamer. So I've had the same Stanley steamer for over 10 years. I'll put that product link below. It is phenomenal. It takes a few minutes to heat up. It takes a few more minutes to steam the clothing item, which is like super easy. So literally under 10 minutes, I can have my item of clothing steamed and done and ready to go, and it looks amazing. So it's super easy. I have a section in my closet where I put the clothes that need to be steamed, so that when I get my steamer out, I can steam like multiple items to get more bang for my buck, to save some time, because I'm all about being efficient. So that's another little tip that you can do that will help. So again, that fashion mistake number 4, wearing wrinkled clothes. So please don't wear wrinkled clothes. Utilize your steamer. And if you don't have a steamer, you just take it to the cleaners or you can iron it. All right, mistake number 5 that people tend to make is wearing leggings as pants. Okay, maybe I'll get some hate comments for saying this. I hope I don't. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but this is just my opinion, okay? Don't wear leggings as pants, as dress pants. They're not dress pants. They're meant to be worked out in. They're meant to be lounged in. They're meant to be watching Netflix in. They're not meant to be worn with a blazer and a pair of heels and worn out to dinner. No, don't do that, please. Leggings are not regular clothes. They're not meant to be worn dressed up. I know some women do it. I see some women do it. I even see influencers do it. I even had a collaboration with a company that made me do it, which I don't do that very often, by the way, but I actually think I made him look a little polished because I wore a jacket that hit below my bottom. But my point is, if you really want to wear leggings and you really love the leggings because they're black and they're streamlined, just get her a pair of black denim that's lightweight, that's comfortable, that's going to be sort of like a legging. But trust me, a pair of black jeans looks way more polished. It looks way more sophisticated than a pair of black leggings. So don't wear leggings out as streetwear, as clothes. Okay, I'm not talking about when you're going to work out, when you're going to grab coffee with your girlfriends. You can have your leggings on, but definitely have on your workout top to go with it and your sneakers, and you can wear a baseball cap to that. But just don't try to wear leggings dressed up. Just don't do it. Okay, please don't hate me for saying that either. All right, fashion mistake number 6. Wearing clothes that look old. So I talked about this with the shoes and paying attention to details, but now I'm going to talk about the clothing items. So if you have t-shirts or if you have sweaters that have like the pilling and the balls on them, don't wear those. What you can do to overcome that is get a razor out, just a regular razor blade, and you can scrape off those balls ever so lightly so that it doesn't tear the sweater. If you can't get them off, and they just won't come off, then just don't wear that sweater. Like, it's okay, retire the sweater, give it to Goodwill, give it to someone who really needs it, who maybe isn't as fortunate as you are. If you have a white t-shirt or a white button down that has some light, some stains on it, like, don't wear a stained shirt. If it's old and you've washed it and the stains still don't come out, don't wear it. You think, oh, people won't really notice. Oh, I'll put a jacket over it. No, if you wear a shirt with stains on it, People will notice. Trust me, people are very like judgmental. You don't think they are. We wish they weren't, but they are. So just don't wear a shirt with stains on it. Don't wear a shirt that's like ripped or torn unless it's supposed to look that way. You know, clothes that just are sort of, you know, dingy looking. Maybe your white t-shirt is now sort of yellowy, like replace the white t-shirt. Don't wear clothes that look old. That is definitely a big fashion mistake. All right. Fashion mistake number 7, not utilizing your tailor. So this kind of goes back to one of the previous fashion mistakes of wearing clothes that are too big and too small. So just don't do that. Like, use a tailor. I have a tailor in Dallas that I use. I love her. It's Jay's Tailor on Sherry Lane. So if you live in Dallas, I highly recommend them. They're amazing. She knows what she's doing. She knows how her blazer should fit. She knows how a dress should fit. She knows how denim is supposed to fit. So if, you know, find a good tailor wherever you are, whatever city you're in, find a good tailor that you trust, that knows how clothing is supposed to fit. And if they're a good tailor, they will know that. So, you know, a little example, I just got a slip dress in and I love it. It's snake print. It's really cute. It's an extra small, but the waistline is a little big. And so I pulled it back to kind of see what it would look like if I did have it altered. Oh my gosh, it looks 10 million times better. I look slimmer. I look taller. I just look better, a better version of myself. And so I thought it's absolutely worth it for me to take this dress to the cleaners, or not cleaners, to the tailor, have them take it up in the waist. I'm going to feel better when I wear that dress. I'm going to look better when I wear that dress, meaning I'm going to wear that dress more and get my money's worth of that dress. So it's important that you utilize your tailor, because it's not only going to make you look better, it's going to make you feel better. You know, my husband bought a blazer years ago and it was too tight. And, you know, he just, every time he went like this, it was too tight and he just isn't comfortable in it. He ended up buying it anyway for some strange reason, against my suggestion, against my advice. Anyways, he doesn't ever wear the blazer. It's too small. He doesn't wear it. So don't buy your clothes too small. Don't buy your clothes too big. Try to buy them the right size, because if they're not the right size, if you don't feel good in them, you're not going to wear them. And then they just sit in your closet and they collect dust and you wasted money, and that's just not a good thing. So to get your clothes to fit the way they should fit, utilize your tailor, ladies. Find a good one. All right, fashion mistake number 8 is women don't spend enough money on the staples, on the wardrobe staples that you should spend, that you should invest in. I did a video in a blog post not too long ago, which I'll link below, and I think it's titled 5 Investment Pieces Every Woman Should Own. One of them is a black blazer, which I'm wearing right now. So let me give you an example. Maybe you're in Macy's, maybe you're in Nordstrom, wherever you are, you're shopping around, you see a blazer, it's like $59 or $79 or something, and you think, oh my gosh, that's under $100, like what a good deal. I'm gonna grab that black blazer. I've been needing a black blazer for a long time. You get that blazer home, you know, in a couple of months, it's starting to kind of ball up on the sleeves, or maybe it didn't fit you the right way. You know, maybe it wasn't taken in, you know, didn't accentuate your waist, or maybe the sleeves are too short or they're too long or whatever it is. So you don't wear that blazer. You just let it sit in your closet. So then the next time you're at the mall, you're like, I didn't really like that black blazer. So, oh, I see this other black blazer and it's on sale. So I'm going to grab it because I need a black blazer. And this one isn't a very high quality one either. So you get it home and for whatever reason, you end up not liking it because it isn't a high quality piece. It doesn't fit you right, whatever. You get the point. My point is you're going to buy 5 black blazers maybe in a row because you're trying to find the right one, because you're not investing in a good one. Why not buy the one good one from the beginning? Because you've already spent that money buying the 5 wrong ones. So, you know, and that's not everything. I put tons of under $100 jackets on my blog, but you know, that's not to say you have to spend a lot of money on all these items, but there are a certain amount of wardrobe staples that you should spend money on, and a black blazer is one of them. And the reason is because it can be worn to the office. It can be worn on a date. It can be worn to a girl's night out. Like, there are numerous ways you can wear a black blazer. A black blazer is never going to go out of style. So that's why you should spend a little bit more on a black blazer. This black blazer is by Veronica Beard. I'll show you guys some photos of it, but I've had it for over 6 years or maybe 5 years. It still looks the same way as the day as it did the day I bought it. It is wrinkle free. The material is amazing. It's high quality. It feels good. The fit's impeccable. Like, it is an amazing blazer. Was it $89? No, it was, I don't know, I think it's $500 or $600, but I haven't had to replace it in 6 years or 5 years, and I probably won't for another 5 years. So getting a good, investing in the wardrobe basics is key, in the wardrobe staples. And if you don't know what they are, I will link to my video below, which is the 5 investment pieces every woman should own. All right. Impulse buying is fashion mistake number 9. So that's sort of like the example I gave you. If you walk into a Macy's with your girlfriends, or you walk into Nordstrom and you're just like, oh, I need something to wear tonight because I'm going out and I want to look really cute. And oh my gosh, look at the mannequin. Wow, I love that. Like, that looks so good on her. Well, yeah, it probably looks good on the mannequin because the mannequin's like a size 0 and like 6 feet tall. So yeah, everything looks good on the mannequin. So you don't even try it on. You grab this blue top, you bring it home, you put it on to go out, and then you realize, oh my gosh, this black top does not fit me. It doesn't look good on me. This isn't even a good color on me. Like, this is not good. So plan your wardrobe, ladies. I'm going to actually create a wardrobe checklist in the next month about, pieces, key basics. I actually published a 15-piece capsule wardrobe from the Nordstrom anniversary sale not long ago. So I'll link that below, because those are some key pieces that you need. Wardrobes that are made up of functional key pieces with just a few trend pieces sprinkled in. That's what makes getting dressed easier every single day. That's what's going to make your wardrobe more functional, and it's going to make your life easier. So definitely don't impulse buy. You end up overspending. You end up buying things you won't wear. You end up getting things that sit in your closet and collect dust. And most importantly, you end up wasting money, and no one wants to waste money. We all work hard for our money, and we don't want to waste it. I know I don't want to waste it. So don't impulse buy. Plan out your wardrobe. Plan out what you want to buy each season. Save up for those investment pieces. You don't need to buy all the 5 investment pieces in 1 month. Maybe you buy 1 investment piece every quarter, or whatever your budget allows. That's okay. But plan ahead. Okay, fashion mistake number 10 is showing too much skin. So no one wants to show too much skin. Some people want to, I guess. Maybe if you're 20 and you have a killer body, like, good for you. But I still don't think you should show too much skin. If you have beautiful legs and you want to wear like shorter shorts, by all means do it. I don't care how old you are. I have some friends that are in their 50s that have the most beautiful legs. And I'm like, yes, you should wear shorts. You should wear mini skirts because your legs are gorgeous. But if you're going to wear a mini skirt, if you're going to wear cutoffs, wear something that covers up more up top to balance out the look. Wear a jacket, wear an oversized top. Wear just like a slouchy shirt and kind of half tuck it in. Just balance it out. If you're going to wear really tight pants, don't just wear a really tight tank top with it. Like, throw a jacket over it. I tell my clients and my readers and myself to go by the rule of 1, which means 1 portion of your body is going to be showing skin. Okay, so for example, today I have on a V-neck. Actually, it's like a scoop neck t-shirt. This is where I'm showing my skin. I have on a black blazer, and then I just have on a pair of jeans. So this is where I'm showing my skin. You don't want to show too much of your skin, because yes, I'm all about dressing sexy. Trust me, I love that. I think dressing sexy is very cool and edgy, and I do dress sexy a lot, but I do it in a tasteful way that's age appropriate. And if you don't know how to do that, just look through my blog, because I think I do a good job of showing how you can do that, how you can look edgy, how you can look sexy, how you can look beautiful at any age, and you can do it in a tasteful way. And one of those ways is to pick one area on your body that you're going to show some skin. So I always have a bonus tip at the end of these videos. So my bonus tip is not having enough basics, okay? That's actually a mistake that women make. They don't have enough basics. So do you have a good V-neck white tee? Do you have a good black V-neck tee? Do you have a good pair of black denim with no rips in them so that you can dress them up and wear them to church or wear them to a business meeting? Do you have a good black blazer, just like I talked about? A good leather jacket? You know, a good pair of nude pumps? Like, these are all basics that you need to have in your wardrobe to make sure that your wardrobe is functional. If you're not sure if you have the basics, as I mentioned before, check out my 15-piece capsule wardrobe, which I'll redo that for fall, so stay tuned for that. Those are the 10 fashion mistakes that women tend to make. So hopefully I gave you some amazing tips to overcome those. If you have any questions or comments, please leave me a comment below. I always love hearing from you ladies. Thank you again so much for stopping by today. You can find more style information on my blog, soheather.com, as well as on Instagram. I'm soheatherblog. So again, thank you so much for stopping by today. I truly appreciate all of you. And until next time, I will see you soon. Bye-bye.